Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hades Plays Apollo Justice. Guess we're continuing from here. I'm afraid that while there is doubt, the time of death cannot be proven, and that brings our trial to a close. Well, maybe I can squeeze an extra day out of this. I can do a little much-needed investigation work. Truly, there's no substitute for experience. Nothing blinds one of the truth so effectively. A word to the wise: underestimate the young, and they'll sweep you in a way you've never expected. You see, I know exactly what you're thinking. What's he talking? You say the witness used the syringe to manipulate, but there's no proof. There's no proof he didn't do it either. Yes, quite true. Nor was the witness credited. This, I admit, after all. You have some proof there, Judge. I have another way to prove my case. With the evidence, no less. After going into the hospital, it seems. Alright. Sadly, it does not. What's important here is on the last page. Apparently, the victim wrote in the journal that night, even after the... Let's read it, shall we? Tonight I be... The court accepts this into evidence. Read the very last part. This journal may end here, or it may go on, but not long. He refers to the... but... This is exacted. I see the defense understands the meaning of this. The victim's diary does not go on. It ends. Because oh, jeez. Wow, this does seem... Yet, if his diary ended here, which... Well, how do you like me now, Airlight? He's right about the diary, pretty clear. Still, I find it hard to believe that he'd overlook such an obvious problem with this. Well, Mr. Wright, the witness testimony we heard was lacking. Maybe it's time. Oh. Now we come to the point of the game where I have to do this. Phoenix is about to show forged evidence. Some evidence that overturns the... It's not too late to rethink and avoid any more embarrassment. Instantly, don't even think of showing us this diary I've shown to the court. Now that we've come... Alright, I'd be happy to. I don't like doing this to you, Phoenix. But we got no choice. Note that I didn't notice That's why we're still... Wait. Whew. We'll find out what's about to happen here. Quite remarkable. Continue after the verse, which means that the victim was still alive after that, leaving no one to take his life but the second visitor. The genuine article. This is impossible. Finally, you just couldn't resist, could you, Hairlight? Resist what? Preventing... Here, Judge. Yes, Prosecutor Gavin? My request we put... The prosecution would like to call a new witness, but Prosecutor Gavin, this evidence... I ask to put it on hold. Please, my new witness is... 5 minutes, no more. I promise, Your Honor. Well, Your Honor, judging from his enthusiasm, then, though this is highly irregular, we will put the current Now, Prosecutor Gavin, please bring this surprise witness to the court. I had a bad feeling just then. He must have known. And I should have known it was a bad sign all around. I beg the court to understand that I had to make it. The details. Very well, and you are... the current victim. State your name and occupation for the record. My name is Jumish. No, well, not per se. I have one simple question for this witness. Was it? Do you know what this is? Oh, yeah. I know it well. Have you seen this? Oh, yeah, I mean... I made it. You... What? You made it? Illegal evidence? The pain... Forgeries, in other words. Forgeries? This page here is a fake, prepared by a certain... Hold it. I didn't prepare this evidence. The attorney speaks. After all, it was you who presented this evidence to us, Phoenix, right? Who requested it? Was it your client? That... I don't know. What? Most... Even to me. I make the items they want and receive my payments. But... There's no proof this is a fake. It's a fake. Huh? To avoid just this sort of problem, I always put a special... I can say without, this is mine. It was careless of me. That's all I can say. I'm here. I don't know, I just got it over there in the hall. They told me to give it. They said it was really important. It was all a fatal trap. Mr. Wright, yes. Do you have any explanation? If I did, would the court hear it? Probably not. I'm presenting it in the court. It's a series for an intern. Fatal too. Perhaps for your client, I fear. Tell me, what kind of defendant relies on forged evidence? Sir, it's quite clear. A guilty one! Your Honor, wait. I understand the process, but you cannot hold my client responsible for actions I undertook as an individual. Even when he is holding true to his beliefs. Too bad you decided not to think. Yes, could I ask your name? Phoenix Wright. I have seen and studied many, but none like you. I'll remember you, Mr. Wright. Though I deeply regret to have declared this trial is over. You have the right to find a new attorney and make an appeal. However, this court must... Yes, there is one thing I wish to make clear. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. It is impossible. I'm afraid the defendant is quite mistaken. Except, tell me, how do you plan on announcing the verdict when your defendant does not exist? I am talking about this. Find him. Bailiff, close all exits to the building. An interesting case. He literally, unbelievably vanished. Right before the bailiff's eyes. No one is ever against. Very impressive. Very impressive. No verdict was declared. After all, the defendant didn't exist. That's how it happened. The trial, along with him, for all eternity. The mysteries that remained behind were all solved, however, but not until 7 years later. Oh, sorry about that. Guess that's the end of this episode, guys. We'll continue our journey with Apollo next time on Hades Plays Apollo Justice.